So when we put the center together in 2003, we picked the all-stars that were around in the Bergen County, New Jersey, New York area, from the nursing staff to the anesthesiologists to the scrub techs to the physicians. Everybody was cream of the crop. And with that, we put together a center that was on that same level, from the size of the ORs, from the most up-to-date modern equipment, to the efficiencies and the safety that all of our patients would demand. And so it came together and formed this 20 years ago, and I'm still an active surgeon here, and I preferentially bring all my patients here that I can.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was the efficiency of how things run here. People know what their job is, and they're good at doing it. And in terms of the nursing staff, the X-ray techs, everyone just generally has a very good idea of what their responsibility is here. And as you mentioned before, here compared to the hospitals, it's just a much different situation. If I'm trying to a couple weeks ago, I did maybe 4 cases at the hospital. It took me literally 3 hours to do those 4 cases. I could do 4 cases here in probably less than half the time.
Surgeons are creatures of habit. We're very routinized, and we like our things the way we like them. So the hardest part is letting go for the moment and trying someplace new. And so when you come to a place like Hudson Crossing, you have the reassurance that we've all handpicked the top staff from around the areas and are comfortable with them and have been for 20 years, that they're going to not only know how you do it, will learn how you do it, and will remember it, not the first time, but every time that you do it going forward. So that should give you every reassurance you have for coming here.
And I think here I'm just very comfortable doing procedures. It's very efficient, and it's very noticeable. Coming in, you can just observe here. You'll be able to see a difference in the pace of how fast things are going here versus the hospital setting.
So we have the top doctors in the area that are here that expect and are using all the latest and greatest technology. And with that comes the detail reps and the product reps that will come here and make sure that we're all trained on the latest and greatest material stuff, equipment, whatever operation we need. And they do in-services with the staff, from the nursing to the scrub techs, to make sure that everybody's on the same page and knows how it flows. Plus, they're with us every case to make sure that it flows properly. And we've got so much equipment here that it's the equivalent to being in a hospital, but only better in the sense that everybody knows the equipment. You could pull a tray from the back area that you didn't anticipate needing, and it's all here ready for you, and the staff knows how to use it.
Yeah, it just runs so much smoother. I mean, it really does, compared to the hospital, where unfortunately there's just a lot of downtime between transferring patients in and out of the rooms, and it's just a slower pace. I think it's just the way they have a system here, and it's been in place, it's been developed over the years, and you can tell that it just leads to just better quality of care. It's just a more efficient care. Patients are happy. They're not sitting around for as long a time in the waiting areas. You really are. You're coming in, you're getting out, and you're getting great care in the meantime. So it's just the efficiency of the workflow here is great.
It's definitely a combination of the two. You have the efficiencies that are built in, and having a model that has quick turnaround, that has efficiency built into it, that has accountability because everybody's sitting right here and it moves along. So everybody knows what everybody's doing. The communication between the people that have to turn over the rooms, to the nursing staff, to the techs, to the front desk, to the pre-op area, and to the physicians and surgeons are all one mainstream type of communication.
They are upgrading to a better fluoroscope. Has some more features that make it a little bit easier for the tech, and also make it easier for myself.
Well, that's inherently the most important thing: safety and their satisfaction. So we know it's one of the safest, if not the safest, centers in the area, if not the country. Just look at our numbers over the last 20 years. Our infection rates are incredibly low, if infinitesimal, and you additionally have the satisfaction of the patients based on their ability to get in and out, have the surgery done in a safe, comfortable place that is spa-like, and then you go home. I mean, it's still an operating room. It's still a place that needs to be respected, but people walk in and they have almost like a spa-like experience here.
You know, they want to be a great facility. They don't want to be a good facility. They want to be a great facility. They want to be able to provide great care, and it shows with the way that the upper management kind of looks at it.
This is the best place to do these cases. You have everything from the large ORs to the well-trained, efficient, well-experienced staff who've been here for 20 plus years. You have the efficiency of a surgical center and built-in safety with some of the best anesthesiologists and pre-op and post-op staff that will get your patients in safely home and satisfied that they made the right choice to come here and that you made the right choice in coming here, because the feedback will be at every level that you're here.